Hello, Bears fans, and welcome to another weekly update here on HersheyBears.com. This week, with a heavy dose of home action on the slate, we go back in the den, presented by Travel Champs, and look ahead at two matchups against Atlantic Division opponents. Before we get going at home this weekend, it's off to Allentown for another tilt with the Lehigh Valley Phantoms on Wednesday. Back on October 26th, Phoenix Copley posted his second consecutive shutout, while Philippe Cornet, Chandler Stevenson, and Dustin Gaisley provided all the offense Copley would need for his 22-save effort. In the Bears' first ever regular season game at the new PPL Center 2 days earlier, it was a different story altogether. Chris Newberry and Casey Wellman would provide the Bears with leads of 1-0 and 2-1, leads that the Bears held at the intermissions. But a three-goal outburst by the Phantoms in a span of 1:53 late in the third period would take the Allentown crowd of 78-81 out of their seats and propel the hosts to a shocking 4-2 win. Taylor Lear, Darryl Powell, and Peter Straka were all a part of the comeback effort, with Powell netting his second of the contest to earn first star honors. Goaltender Rob Zepp withstood a Bears barrage in the third period and kept Hershey at bay, making 12 of his 29 total saves to help the Phantoms to the win. The Bears and the Phantoms meet this Wednesday night at PPL Center with face-off set at 7:05 p.m. and the M&C Foreign Car Parts pregame show airing 40 minutes earlier at 6:25 on the entire Bears radio network. Then we return home for a pair of games this upcoming weekend against two opponents, one looking to snap a small skid and the other looking to continue a very modest point streak. Back on November 1st, the Bears took on the Worcester Sharks at the DCU Center. Hershey entered the game with 6 wins in their previous 7 games and were fresh off of a 4-0 blanking of the Manchester Monarchs. But Worcester, known for its physical play more than anything in recent years, surprised many with their speed and aggressive forechecking. Hershey tied the game twice on goals by Joel Broda and Cameron Schilling, but the Sharks would blow the game wide open when Freddie Hamilton, Daniel Tarasov, and Michael Haley scored in succession. Down and seemingly out, the Bears began a nearly complete comeback. Chris Newberry tipped in a Thomas Kondratic shot, and the lead was cut to 5-3. The Bears would get Phoenix Copley to the bench and replace him with a 6th attacker, and the move allowed Steve Alexi to blast a shot past Troy Grosnick, cutting the deficit to 1 with 1:16 remaining. Hockey, as we all know, is often called a game of inches, and Kondratic showed that, getting everything he could on a one-timer with 20 seconds left. But his shot rang off the inside of the right post and somehow stayed out, allowing Worcester to collectively sigh their relief. Former Bears assistant coach Ryan Muginel and the Worcester Sharks come to town this Saturday. The Bears have alternated wins and losses against Worcester all the way back to March 24, 2013. Most recently at Giant Center, the Bears snapped a 3-game home winless skid against Worcester last December 22nd, winning 4-0. Before coming to Hershey on Saturday, Worcester begins a 4-game road trip with a Wednesday contest at Manchester and a Friday game at Lehigh Valley. On Sunday, the Bears welcome the St. John's IceCaps to town for the first meeting of a 4-game regular season series. The IceCaps have struggled out of the gate this season, and only by virtue of playing a league-high 17 games does the team reside just above the bottom slot in the Eastern Conference. The club has posted points in 6 of their 8 home games, but have just 1 win in 9 road contests. In particular, St. John's was shown no mercy on a recent 6-game, 10-day swing through New England, dropping all 6 while being outscored 31-15. The IceCaps host Toronto on Tuesday and Wednesday of this week, and then play another 5-game swing away from Newfoundland and Labrador, which includes this Sunday stop in Hershey and another game against the Bears here 1 week from Sunday. Bears fans will recognize 2 players in St. John's blue, black, and white. Peter Budaj is a part of the 2-man tandem in the St. John's crease and is looking for his first win of the season as of the 2-game homestand against Toronto. The Slovakian, Colorado's second-round pick in 2001, ranks 13th on Hershey's all-time goaltender wins list with 56 and is 4 games shy of 300 NHL games. The IceCaps also have former Hershey defenseman and all-around good guy Julien Brouillette, who has only appeared in 4 games due to an injury absence. He worked his way all the way from the ECHL's Columbia Inferno in his first pro season to his NHL debut with the Washington Capitals last year. He has 264 AHL games under his belt and recorded his most successful campaigns while in Hershey, 2 20-point seasons in 2011-12 and 2013-14. The Bears won't head to St. John's to complete the season series until the second to last weekend of the season, April 10th and 11th. Tickets are available for both home games this weekend, Saturday against the Worcester Sharks and Sunday against the St. John's IceCaps. The first 3,500 fans through the gates on Sunday get a Hershey CKC Pharmacy gift card, and all fans can enjoy dollar hot dogs at select concession stands with another Dietz & Watson Dollar Dog Night. The Bears will also wear really cool Movember jerseys, which will be auctioned off live following the game. Thanks for watching In the Den, presented by Travel Champs. We'll talk to you Wednesday from Allentown, and we'll see you here in the Den this weekend.